Hey guys, what's going on? It is Kevin back with, I believe this is number 4 for today on 420, April 20th. Um, I've been doing a few songs here. I've gotten to a couple requests from Youngblood. We did a commemorative song to celebrate 420 in Mind of a Stoner by MGK. And someone who I'm a big fan of, who we've only sampled on here once, was Juice WRLD. We listened to the song Come and Go. I think it was Come and Go. It's a great song. Come and Go before I got the videos working on here and all that kind of stuff. And this kind of popped up yesterday in my news feed. I put it on my save watch later list for YouTube. And I thought I would give it a shot. So Benny Blanco is somebody who does a lot of producing of music, I believe. I'm not super familiar with Benny Blanco. I do know that he does the song. He did a song with Halsey and who was it? Halsey and someone else. East Side. That was really good. I believe it was Halsey and man, I'm drawing a blank. Holy smokes! I haven't even smoked a joint today. It's 4:20, but I'm acting like I did. But either way, Benny Blanco is somebody. The name sounds familiar. I know that I have friends that are big Benny fans. I do know that he's done a lot of music, so I'm sure I've heard him in some way, shape, or form a lot over the last several years in terms of just accompanying or making beats for other musicians that I like. But this song, Graduation, by Juice WRLD and Benny Blanco, didn't seem familiar to me. And probably about a month before I started this channel, I started journeying into Juice WRLD and devoured a lot of his stuff. And Graduation was not one of them. So we're going to give this one a shot. This is going to be my last video for the afternoon. I am going to go pick up my kid from daycare, hang out with him for several hours, bring him to his mom's, and then I'll be back later this evening for a few more reactions. So bear with me, guys. If you are just getting off work or anything like that and you want to catch up on some of my stuff over the last 3 days, do so. Probably by the time you're caught up, I'll have some more stuff this evening. So, song is Graduation by Juice WRLD and Benny Blanco. Let's go.
I'm never gonna forget you, Jackson.
Good.
Guys, let me know, is that Haley girl from Pitch Perfect? And I think, what is it, Pitch Perfect 2 or 3? I'm not sure. And she also, she was also in a song with MGK, At My Best. I believe I also have a recommendation from my friend Amanda. Actually, yes, Haley Steinfeld. Can anybody confirm if this is Haley Steinfeld? Because I think she is. And this guy kind of looks familiar too. I don't know if this is, what is this? Is this part of a movie or something, or is it just a video? I'm not sure, but comment in the comments section if you know. Maybe I'll answer my own question after I press play again.
I wasn't gonna let you.
It's kind of crazy, huh?
What's that?
We've lived next door to each other for 10 years.
10 years, 2 months, and 26 days.
And everything that...
This must be classic, like, guy telling the girl he's had a crush on his whole entire life, that he's into her on the day of graduation, probably the last day he will ever willingly see her. To know that he's been with her for, or living next door for 10 years, whatever days he said and hours. Interesting.
We've been through everything that's happened. Sorry, I just can't believe it's over.
You know, maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just the beginning.
Seriously, is this guy from, is it the show called The Get Down or something like that was on Netflix? This guy looks really familiar. Also, for anybody who actually knows me, this is a recurring thing with me. If you watch a music video, a TV show with me, a movie, I am just constantly nitpicking everything about the movie in terms of, oh, I know this person from this show or something like that. So I'm surprised that after 40 of these reaction videos that I haven't been doing this on a regular basis for you guys. Love that song. Like, I love Juice's ability to just, like, he doesn't need words. He can moan. He can project a sound with his voice, and you just like it does something to you. Good start already, and we haven't even gotten to a real beat.
Fire.
Okay, so again, I'm gonna ask this: is this a movie? Is this the final scene of a movie or something? Because it said the end, and now we're getting a kind of like a, whatever it is, a disclaimer telling us, not a disclaimer, but words telling us what these people are up to now. Ashley never forgave Jason after that night. This year, she finally got verified on Instagram. She hopes he notices. I don't know who Jason is. I'm assuming this is Ashley. Guys, I'm not going to read each of one of these. I am going to pause them for you guys if there are more of these. However, please let me know. Is there a movie called Graduation? If that was Haley, and if that guy did look familiar to me, and this girl too, she kind of looks familiar. So maybe this is the ending of a movie I'm just not familiar with. I just thought I was jumping into a song here. I'll be honest with you guys. That just again, I love Juice WRLD. 420 guys. That girl looks familiar too. All right. Full disclosure, I've done something similar to this one time, guys. Don't ever try, no matter what size you are, how much you think you can drink, don't ever try to drink 2 bottles of Old English, or you will be a party pooper. Friends forever. First off to the girl in my math class, I'm rich and you broke, bitch, I had the last laugh. And to the dumb nigga in my science lab, had it feel when we fought and you caught a jab. Okay, I want to pause that one. This has all like those comedic tropes of like high school movies where you say like, or when you're in high school and you say like, oh, you know what, that bully, the school bully is probably going to be the overweight loser when he's 40 or 50, and you, the one being picked on, is probably going to be the success. Reality is it doesn't always happen that way. Here's a great example. It says about he still has sex 5 times a week. Guy clearly a bully in high school. You know what? Sometimes they're bullies in real life after high school too, and things never change. And sometimes the bad guy gets the girl. Let's face it. Fuck the teacher that was always talking on the intercom. Fuck the student that we thought was always gonna bring it. Okay, I haven't really been touching too much on the lyrics. I've kind of been focused on the video, but I'm really liking what Juice WRLD is saying about, he's talking about high school. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that. Juice WRLD died way too young, God rest his soul, and he probably could talk about high school quite clearly, given that it was still fresh in his mind when he became an artist. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, he was doing freestyles and stuff at his high school. A very talented guy. In the bar, and all of the girls, wow, them bitches was too foul. They all on my dick now. As we go on, we remember. I don't really get that one. I don't know. Was she a lesbian? She felt inspired seeing someone use a trumpet. I don't get that reference. All the times we spend together. What's the robotic war, guys? My gosh, the longer we get into this video, the more questions I have. Guy reminds me of Spicoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Not necessarily look-wise, but just in terms of his demeanor. If this is a movie, guys, I don't know. I've seen enough in this video that makes me think I'd want to check this movie out. So please comment and let me know. Maybe it's a robotic war. Seems interesting. My dude, I love this guy. I really need to know now if this was a movie and if Juice WRLD was in it, because I would love to check it out. There he is, man. Fantasize, making love with her behind the bleachers. To all the people who ain't like me, I ain't like me either. Half my class was having kids, guess we had that jungle fit. Hey man, if he's the first blind regional manager in the history of GameStop, if you were only still alive, buddy, GameStop is killing it in the stock market or stonk market or whatever the hell you call it.
I was waiting for my graduation, growing impatient. What I did.
This girl is in a movie. I think it's some sort of Christmas movie with guy from Jason Bateman. Is that his name? Guy from Arrested Development. But she also, yeah, this girl is an actress I know. So this has to be a movie. You know, she escaped the robotic war, so good for her, I guess. Okay. None of these girls look familiar to me. So that last guy was obviously Benny.
Lauren is such a bitch. I don't even understand why guys like her. She's not even cute. She's not even pretty. Have you seen how much makeup she wears? And by the way, she facetunes her pictures so much. I honestly think she bought her followers. She barely gets any likes.
So it's got to be Haley, guys. I mean, you know, is this guy Jackson? Is that his name in real life? I'm not sure, but this has to be Haley. I spelt Haley the same way too on my request list, so this has to be her.
And you want to know the craziest part about all of it? Why? She doesn't even have any idea her boyfriend's been cheating on her this entire time.
Haley, thank you for your service. You saved humanity. Thank you very much. I think that's it. That's it, guys. Sorry, I think visually I spent more of this video talking about this video and reacting to the video itself as opposed to the song. Really liked it. This was a beat that we're all familiar with. You know, we've all heard that that graduation beat, I guess it's probably called. I'm not entirely sure, but this was a fun video. I really liked this. Guys, help me fill in the blanks here. This has to be from a movie. I find it hard to believe that, I mean, you know, 4 or 5 actors and actresses that I know in one music video. Probably was a movie, right? So I don't know. Again, I'm curious as to if Juice WRLD was actually in the movie, if Benny Blanco were characters in the movie. Comment for me, guys. I want to review some more Juice WRLD. Excuse me. Wow. As I alluded to at the beginning, I'm not super familiar with Benny, so maybe you guys can also recommend some Benny from me. I do believe the song was called East Side by Benny, as well as Halsey and, was it Khalid? I'm not sure, but it was a really good song. So that's what I do know from Benny. I do know that he's done a lot of music, so there's probably 100 other songs I know that he's done. However, they're just, you know, they're just not coming to mind right now. So I hope you guys liked this video. Like I said, it's number 4. I am going to take a pause for a few hours here, go pick up my son, hang out with him, do dinner and all that kind of fun stuff, and cram out a few more of these later this evening. So again, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give me a like, subscribe so you're notified when the next one comes out, and leave a comment if you guys got anything for me. I asked a ton of questions in this video, and hopefully you guys can come to the rescue and answer them for me. Again, take care, guys. Enjoy yourselves today, and we will be talking at you later.